Milwaukee, and we're set for the rubber game. It is the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers on ABC 7. Great to have you with us alongside Jim DeShays. I'm Len Casper. We're going to get right into our Blue Moon perfect pitch as John Lester will pitch in Milwaukee for the first time.
Yeah, I think most hitters, when they go up against John Lester, they focus on that cut fastball, but he is not a one-trick pony. Great command of the outside corner. Typically, this is from his start last year, late in the year against the Brewers. He struck out 10 in that ball game. The ability to paint the outside corner with his two-seam fastball, a big weapon. And let's not forget about the curveball, too. Big John can snap off a good bender as well. As so Lester, fastball, cutter, curve, change. He has all the weapons, and he had them all working for him on that day. He did last time out, too, against the New York Mets.
Blue Moon artfully brewed with Valencia orange peel and a touch of coriander. Something's brewing, and that will lead us into the Honda starting pitching matchup. You see Lester against the Brewers. Those have all been in his home ballpark. Junior Guerra has been a good story for the Brewers. Junior
Guerra, a 31-year-old rookie. He's pitched a couple years in independent ball. He was on the restricted list for a couple of years, but he's doing a lot of good work for the Brewers now since June 22nd. 3-1 with a 185.
The Cubs have added to their bullpen. More on that as we get you set for Cubs baseball. Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC 7 is being brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. By Keller Graduate School of Management, learn loud. By State Farm, talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm. By Honda, start something special with a great deal on a Honda, now at your Honda dealer. And by Southwest, transparency, low fares, nothing to hide.
Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware has multiple services to help you. From key cutting, pipe cutting and threading, sharpening services, paint mixing, and lamp repair. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware in Davenport.
Hannah Murphy's master's degree from Western Illinois University is literally worldwide.
The valuable skills I gained at Western prepared me for a cross-cultural career in Ethiopia and beyond.
Hannah's WIU experiences have helped her grow into an outstanding education professional.
Western set the foundation for my around-the-world adventure.
Think purple, think global success, think Western Illinois University.
Corn growers know how to get the most from every acre. They have to, because corn prices are half what they were. And it's not because of weather. It's the reckless business practices of Syngenta that cost you, but you have rights. You can find out more at town hall meetings across the state and at MidwestCornLawsuit.com. Cargill, ADM, and over 50,000 corn growers are suing Syngenta. Learn more at MidwestCornLawsuit.com.
Summers are perfect for outdoor family fun, and the Des Moines area has a wealth of events and activities that can keep the most active families busy from morning till night. Make plans today to visit Des Moines, and be sure to include a visit to Adventureland Resort, including Adventureland Park, Adventure Bay Water Park, and Adventureland Inn. Come share the fun with family and friends and make the memories of a lifetime this summer at Adventureland.
At Entertainment Expressions, we're hardcore audio experts. We sell nothing but the best.
Audio you can't live without. Clips, Martin Logan, Onkyo, Marantz, and now Paradigm. You have to come in and hear them for yourself.
And there's more. Anthem amplifiers and whole house audio systems, including outdoor speakers for your deck or patio.
Residential, commercial, and home theater. All from the most experienced electronic staff in the Quad Cities.
Great service is our obsession.
At Entertainment Expressions, we are your home theater
and audio experts.
Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware has over 70 years of knowledge and can help you with all of your window needs. We can repair windows, screens, and thermopane windows. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's West Side Ace Hardware in Davenport.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC 7 is being brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. By your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Visit buyhyundai.com. By Lakeside Bank, celebrating 50 years of financial strength. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. By new BP gasoline with Invigorate, our best fuel ever. And by the Bob LaCourcio Auto Group. You're going to like buying a car this way. Roster move today. Right-hander Adam Warren has been optioned to AAA Iowa. He will start there. We could see him back in a starter role to give everybody a little bit of a rest here in the next couple of weeks. The reason he was sent out, our Keller Graduate School of Management leaders of the game, Joe Nathan has joined the roster. Let's hear from Joe.
I met him before in the All-Star game in 2009. Just trying to explain to him how we're thinking about using him right now. He was pretty much aware of that. Like I told the relief pitchers, just be honest with me. If you need a day, let me know. That's it. I mean, just pretty basic kind of stuff. He feels good. He's ready to roll today. So if we need him, we'll use him.
At 40 years old, he had his second Tommy John surgery. He is now 41, and you see some great accomplishments in his major league career, and possibly we could see his Cub debut this afternoon. Cubs go for a series win here in Milwaukee. They won Friday. They dropped the game last night. They'll try to grab Game 3 today.
TMI does it all. The trusted company to call for your air conditioning and plumbing repair and replacement needs. With fast, friendly service on time, all the time.
Pointing you in the right direction.
At Six Flags, the thrills that bring families together come in all sizes. So you can scream together on Goliath, splash together in Hurricane Harbor, and save the city together on the new Justice League Battle for Metropolis. Save up to $20 at SixFlags.com. Get together at the thrill capital of the Midwest. Go big. Go Six Flags Great America. Go to visitlakecounty.org. Illinois, are you up for amazing?
Wow, today's the big day. I can't believe that it's finally here. From the first day we met, I knew I wanted to marry Lisa. She's amazing in every way. I had to find the ring that matched her beauty, and I knew I would only find it at Necker's. The diamond and setting they helped me pick out is perfect. Now, all I have to do is pop the question. She said yes. She loves the ring, and it's all because I went to Necker's. Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt. Give to the one you love.
Get ready for Family Dollar Days Mondays. The Family Credit Union and wHBF-TV invite you to take part in 4 unique and fun opportunities. Every Monday from June 13th to July 25th, enjoy dollar admission at the Family Museum, Quad City Botanical Center, Red Hawk Learning Center, First Tee, and Molene's Riverside Aquatic Center. Make sure you visit FamilyCU.com for times from all of the Quad City venues. Stop wondering what you can do this summer. Take advantage of the museums, gardens, golf, and swimming all summer long. Family Dollar Days Mondays brought to you by the Family Credit Union and wHBF-TV.
Humankind only has 8 months and 12 days left on Earth.
Excuse me?
So you want to party? What would you do if you only had 8 months left to live?
Try a pogo stick?
Bigger.
He's nuts, right?
Totally nuts.
No Tomorrow. Coming this fall to the CW.
Join the Mississippi Valley Patriots in honoring our military, law enforcement, and firefighters with their tribute to our fallen on August 20th at Davenport Memorial Park. This year, there will be a blood drive and keynote address by USMC Captain Eric Kirsch, a combat veteran with multiple tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. Then, we will light the field of flags and read the names of the fallen from the past year. Tribute to our fallen, Saturday, August 20th in Davenport Memorial Park, honoring their service and sacrifice.
TMI does it all. The trusted company to call for your appliance repair and plumbing needs. Guaranteeing satisfaction with fast, friendly service on time, all of the time.
Pointing you in the right direction.
Today's HD broadcast is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. It's like partly to mostly cloudy at the moment. Really hot today as we get started. Roof open. Manny Gonzalez says play ball. Nora Buckner Culbreth on the bases. Junior Guerra to Tommy La Stella. And low for ball one.
Guerra providing a real nice lift for this Brewers rotation. Has gone 6-2. They are 10-4 in his 14 starts.
Fastball in for a strike. We'll get you the rest of the Cubs lineup here in a moment. '21st start for La Stella. That's outside.
Guerra really lighting up the radar gun in his last start in Pittsburgh.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Weather at first pitch brought to you by Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. For all the right reasons, call 866 Four Seasons. 88 degrees. And a full count to start it.
The split changeup that he throws, and that's a real swing and miss pitch for him. In his start against the Cubs back on May 19th, he struck out 11. Really tough on left-handed hitters because of that pitch.
6 feet 205 pounds. He's 31 years old, and his payoff delivery misses outside. And a leadoff walk, and the rest of the Cubs Southwest Airlines starting lineup. Chris Bryant coming up. Anthony Rizzo, Ben Zobrist. It's Wilson Contreras in left. Jason Hayward at center. Addison Russell, the shortstop's been red hot in and around the All-Star game. David Ross, John Lester, the battery 8 and 9. No Dexter Fowler today, just general body soreness. The hamstring is fine, but after 2 games back, Joe giving him the day off today. And as we like to say, if general body soreness kept broadcasters out, we'd never work. But we're old. 1-0 on
I keep thinking that'd be a good name, you know, general soreness.
Probably smart. Fowler missing over a month.
Yeah, just ease him back in.
Yep. Bryant rolls one foul to third.
So Guerra, as I mentioned, an interesting case. 31 years of age. He's a rookie. Appeared 3 times for the White Sox last year. But he's been really good. That .204 batting average against, if he had enough innings to qualify, and he's just shy of that, but that would be among the league leaders. He's got a .306 ERA. He's allowed just the 9 home runs in 88 1/3 innings of work. Made his Brewer debut back on May 3rd. And he has been clipping along nicely.
The 1-1. Now 2-1 on Bryant, who is no longer the National League home run leader. Trevor Story has passed him now with 26.
Yeah, he's been on quite a roll. Story's hit 5 home runs in the last 10 days.
Three and 1 on Bryant.
Stella filling in for Fowler at the top of the batting order. Worked a deep count, took a walk. Bryant able to lay off that split finger pitch. Has himself in a favorable count. It's a hot day. Being efficient is going to be a key for both these pitchers this afternoon.
Gets by on ball 4. So back-to-back walks. And the Cubs are threatening here right off the top.
You know what you can't do?
What's that?
Can't defend the walk. But the Brewers have a team in the field anyway. And it's brought to you by Comcast Business. Perhaps you were wondering, is Jake Elmore going to get a start in this series? Well, indeed he is. He's out there in center, flanked by Braun and Perez, who plays all over. Will Middlebrooks getting his first start of the series. He's at third. VR Jeanette up the middle. Chris Carter, the first baseman. Jonathan LaCroix, the all-star behind the plate. And we've told you about Junior Guerra. He's in a bit of a bind here. Back-to-back walks. And now he's got to deal with Rizzo. In that start against the Cubs back in May, he went 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. Struck out the 11, as I mentioned. Walked 3. Dexter Fowler hit a leadoff home run against him.
Rizzo takes ball 1. Road trip continues in Chicago tomorrow night. Cubs and White Sox.
It'll be fun to check in over there and see if anything new is going on.
They'll try to turn it. 4, 6, 3, and they do. So Guerra trying to work around those 2 walks, has 2 outs.
Now this will help clean things up for him after 2 walks. He induces the ground ball from Anthony and gets 2 very important outs.
So it's up to Zobrist with La Stella at third and 2 gone. Back-to-back hits in his final 2 at-bats last night for Ben to snap an 0 for 24.
Watch him go now.
Earlier this year, he had one of the hottest multi-week stretches we've ever seen.
Let's take a look at the Mercedes-Benz keys to the ballgame. In keeping with the news of the day, let's send Guerra home early. Need to collar the running game and a cut above, referencing John Lester's best pitch, his cut fastball.
I think we should suspend that topic for the moment. Zobrist high and deep. Is it going to be fair? No. Just foul.
Well, he got into this one. And just a matter of will it stay fair or not. Too bad it didn't slice. He's leaning. Kind of doing the bowler thing, trying to hit that 7-pin.
Oh, and 2. Strike 3. Guerra finds a way out of it. Here comes John Lester when we return.
Is it a force of nature or a sales event? The Summer of Audi sales event is here. Get exceptional offers now during the Summer of Audi sales event.
When your furnace or air conditioner problems have you steaming, Odell's Heating and Air will be at your door exactly when you need them. Whether it's a new install or a repair, you'll get 24/7 service with a 30-day guarantee. Odell's will beat any competitor's price on new equipment, so you know you're getting the best value.
3 years ago, I called Josh to do a repair in my residence, and for the last 3 years, he's taking care of all my rental properties. I totally recommend, and I totally support the local guy.
When your furnace or air goes to hell, call Odell. Odell's Heating and Air. Call us today.
The Chicago Cubs travel to the South Side to take on their crosstown rivals, the White Sox. Monday at 7, exclusively on the Quad Cities CW.
This
Tuesday. Mad TV returns on the CW.
No!
Wait, what?
Mad TV.
Better than ever. With new faces.
Peekaboo.
New characters. And all new episodes. Mad TV. New episodes premiere Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on the CW.
Do you remember the time?
We brought a horse into the bar.
Or what about when?
We tested if banana peels are really slippery.
No matter what you do, remember to watch How I Met Your Mother.
Weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Here's your ESPN 1000 Brewers starting lineup. VR's had a quiet series so far. Hernan Perez has not. He's in right, batting second. Braun, Lucroy, Carter, see what he's done. Not much in this series, but leads their team in homers and RBIs. Jeanette's been a lot better against lefties this year. Middlebrooks his only start in the series. Jake Elmore in center, and Guerra, the pitcher, batting .240.
Cubs defensively, and it's brought to you by Chevrolet. Contreras slides back out there to left field. Jason Hayward will play center with Dexter Fowler getting a day off. Not where's Waldo, but where's Ben? Where are you going to find him today? You're going to find him in right field. Bryant, Russell, La Stella, Rizzo on the infield. David Ross is the hind catcher. And Big John Lester makes his first ever start here at Miller Park.
Here we go. VR, a switch batter. Takes ball one.
Boy, and he's been really good from this side of the plate. There are the numbers on John. 10 up, 4 down, 289 the earned run average. So into double digits in the win category again. He does that. He has done that every year but one. That he's been a regular mainstay in a big league rotation. First start against the Brewers this year. Couple dandies against them last season, and 2-2 lifetime with a 2.22 in 4 starts.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. So with this start, his first ever at Miller Park, there is one current ballpark in which John Lester has not pitched. Petco Park in San Diego. 2-2.
To take that, mark that box. Cubs are there August 22nd, 3rd, and 4th. Everybody wants to pitch at Petco. Well, he did in the All-Star. He hasn't started it.
This is true. Yeah, so in the regular season, he hasn't. So Guerra walked the first 2, and Lester not happy with himself after walking VR.
Well, VR, as I mentioned, he's good overall. He's been a very good offensive player this year, especially good against left-handed pitching. Borderline top of the zone. Normally not going to get that one called. VR with a .436 on base percentage against left-handed pitching prior to that plate appearance.
Seven-game hitting streak for Hernan Perez. Normally we see him at third. When he's in their lineup, he is in right against the lefty today. Swing and a miss.
Base hit yesterday, 2 the day before.
Running game's a big part of the Brewers offense, so we'd expect them to be pretty aggressive, and you see the huge lead by VR. Not running.
He didn't get his feet set, and Lester, goes so quickly to home plate. So the game is on. The dance between the base runners and John Lester, and it's a battle that he has won. He, along with David Ross, Anthony Rizzo, this is a good, solid game plan. They've really done a remarkable job shutting down the running game, despite the fact that everybody in the league knows he's not going to throw the ball to first base.
There he goes. VR safe. Looked like he came off the back part of the bag, but LaStella did not have the tag on him throughout that sequence. So VR with his major league leading 35th. I think that's also partly why John was so upset with himself for walking their best stolen base option.
Yeah, he knew he was going to have to deal with that early on, and don't be surprised if he tries to take third here. Step off.
And he just stole third without a pitch being thrown.
That walk essentially turns into a triple. And we've seen many base runners in the league just not sure how to handle it against John. Very tentative. And VR, talk about a sense of daring. He's like, he's just not going to throw.
By the time John spun around, he wouldn't have had him anyway. Fly ball left. Contreras. And here comes VR. The throw to the plate. Pretty good one, but late. Contreras really didn't get a chance to set his feet, but with VR's speed.
Yeah, I think if he's able to get behind that ball, and he had time, he just wasn't able to do it. Would have been able to get a little more on this throw and maybe had a play on him. He made an unbelievable throw here the other night. You see, he's drifting backwards as he catches that ball. So there's not a whole lot of momentum going into that throw. That's all arm strength.
So base is empty, 1 out, and a 1-0 Milwaukee lead on the sac fly. Bounce to third, foul. So no hits in this game, but 3 walks combined. One and two. Braun with an 8-game hitting streak.
5 out of 13 in his career against John Lester.
Ground ball slowed down by Rizzo, and the throw to first late. So Braun now with a 9-game hitting streak.
Yeah, he does a lot of work to the opposite side. This time it's sharply hit ground ball, just beyond the reach of Anthony Rizzo, and now does Ryan Braun. Push the running game a little bit. He's capable. He doesn't have VR's speed, but certainly capable.
Lucroy, 12 pitch at bat in the first last night that resulted in a 2-run homer, and now the lob over the first, throw to second, hits Braun, and he'll stay there. So Lester, I believe that's his first throw to first in terms of a pickoff attempt. Braun got about a 35-foot lead. He lobbed to Rizzo, and Braun just kept running.
Yep. Normally John would just step off and hold the ball. The play might have been there to step off and run at him and just force him back to the base. But I think John trying to, establish early on that, I am going to have to throw over there today. And if I can make one good, accurate throw, get a base runner, we can change the dynamic a little bit. So the challenge for the big guy now is just to kind of fight his way through this mentally, realizing that, they're going to really push it on the bases here today, still maintain the concentration, and try to make quality pitches.
Braun with his 10th steal.
Was it 2 years ago? No, it was last year. The Brewers.
They had a game, I think they were pretty aggressive against John. But again, it kind of fits their
Yeah, they lead the league, lead Major League Baseball in stolen bases.
91 now with 3 here in the first.
Two and one. 2 years ago, John wasn't here 2 years ago.
Long look at the runner. That one rolled foul. 2-2. Another foul.
Cub fans, let's go. Plan now for the August and September push toward the playoffs. Tickets are still available for the second half, but don't wait. They're going fast. Visit Cubs.com today. Croy with a 2-run home run off John Lackey in the bottom half of the first inning in the ball game last night. It was pitch number 12 of that at bat. 10, 12, something 12. Like that.
Yep. This was the battery in the All-Star game. Lester to Lucroy. Left field corner foul.
Yeah, it was one heck of an at-bat for Lucroy, and he kept fouling pitches off and finally got one over the heart of the plate from Lackey and whacked it into the seats. His 13th.
There's the new guy, Joe Nathan. Shook a lot of hands today and his new teammates. Yeah, Lucroy actually called the pitches for John Lester in his All-Star appearance in San Diego as they battle here. Three and two. Now this is starting to look too much like that at bat last night. 7 pitches in.
Yeah, you know, as a starting pitcher, you go to the mound and you're just hoping to have a quick, efficient first inning, kind of get your feet under you, and anything but here with the base running, the walk to get things started, and a long at bat by Lucroy.
Towards center, diving stop, Russell, the throw to first, offline. Braun's going to hold it third. Lucroy with a hit, and they're at the corners. What an effort by Russell. Didn't get a good grip on the ball, it appeared, and pulled the throw.
Yeah, it was just a beautiful play, though, to prevent the run from scoring. And once he didn't get the handle, probably should have just hung on to it. It was not going to be a play at first base, but a nice play by Rizzo. So a run-saving play first by Russell and then by Rizzo.
Chris Carter. 0 for 8, 4 strikeouts so far in the series, and he bloops one into left base hit. Sounded like he broke his bat. And Braun will score, and it's 2-0.
That's just brute strength on the part of the Carter. Fastball was in off the barrel, but he is so strong he's able to push it out there to left. Yeah, it looks like a little shard came flying off that bat.
That was the Brewers' 3rd consecutive hit, but the first to leave the infield. Well, it was Jimmy Nelson the other night who wanted to hit the reset button, and John Lester might feel that way now, but can't do that.
No, they do not allow mulligans.
Scooter Gennett moving down in the order versus the southpaw. Going into this year, he had hit 124 in his career against lefties. This year it's better, 264.
Yeah, he didn't get that many chances in the past. Given this opportunity to play every day and face left-handed pitching, he's hung in there and done well. Allowed him to maintain his everyday status.
And Ross will head out 2-0 on Gennett.
A lot of good results for the Brewers so far here today. The only out, the sac fly by Perez. Pep talk from David Ross, no doubt. He had the zone there. Manny Gonzalez deemed it low, I guess. Let's take a look at our Xfinity pitch tracks. Maybe just a little bit off. Yeah. David Ross doing some negotiating. Gonzalez right back in his ear. Don't start barking at me now. It's going to be a long day. Whether you're giving up hard contact or just fluke hits, when you're getting negative feedback, when you throw it in there and bad things happen, there's a tendency to pitch away from contact. That's probably part of the message that Rossi delivered when he went out there. Hey, man, just keep attacking, trust your stuff.
Swing and a miss for the second out. Well, that's the thing. I mean, this feels like a disastrous inning. Well, he's only given up 2 runs, so he can get out of it here. Faces a former teammate, Will Middlebrooks. Somewhat limit the damage. It's a moral victory, if nothing else.
And if he gets Middlebrooks here, then he's got 8-9 to lead off the next inning, and hopefully would be set up for a very easy, efficient second inning.
Middlebrooks getting the start at third. His 8th start. He's 27 years old. Time with Boston, San Diego, and now Milwaukee.
Slipped. And Middlebrooks has spent the bulk of the season at AAA Colorado Springs, adding .282 with 10 home runs there.
Best year of his career to this point was his rookie season with Boston. 75 games, 2012, 15 home runs at .288. Four seasons since then, he's hit .210 at this level and over 900 plate appearances.
Yeah, he's a great example of that guy who didn't get better. You know, so many times with young players that, well, he's good and he's only going to get better. There's no guarantee that that's going to happen.
3-1.
Hit 212 last year with the Padres and 255 ABs.
Be at least a 35 pitch first on a very steamy day.
It's at least a 3 undershirt day for a pitcher.
Runners go 3-2, misses, ball 4.
Inside, maybe up. I don't know. Pretty good looking pitch.
The bases are loaded for Elmore, Lucroy, Carter, Middlebrooks. Third, second, first.
You know, as an umpire, you just got to call what you see. I would be tempted to be hunting strikes on a day like today in this heat, but Andy Gonzalez has more integrity than I do.
Low ball 1.
You hear the stories about some of those old-time umpires. Doug Harvey comes to mind. Strolling out to the pitcher at the start of the ball game, flipping the ball. Said, "Work with me, son, and we'll get out of here in a hurry." So the pitch is 6 inches off the outside corner, or strikes.
1-1.
Doug Harvey. He's a dandy. His nickname, God. Never missed a call. Never. Not one.
Free replay. Free pitch tracks.
You throw that backdoor breaking ball, and he'd look in at him, and he'd give you that motion with his hand. It went around the plate, son. Everybody was son. Kind of make a little circular motion.
1-2. Moving on is Hayward, and he's got it, and the inning is finally over. Brewers get 2.
TMI does it all. The trusted company to call for your air conditioning and plumbing repair and replacement needs. With fast, friendly service on time, all the time.
Pointing you in the right direction.
Hi, this is Travis Shervin, General Manager of Jeff's Car Corner, reminding you to look for our logo. Jeff's Car Corner is your 6-time QC Times Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Used Car Dealership. We don't have 1,600 cars. We don't have half-off cars. What we do have is the right car for you at the right price. Low overhead, great prices, and award-winning service makes Jeff's Car Corner the perfect choice for your next vehicle. Same owner, same corner for nearly 40 years. Jeff's Car Corner at the corner of 4th and Division in Davenport.
At Entertainment Expressions, we'll help you customize your home audio and video so it's a perfect fit for you and your family. You'll go from just watching TV to feeling like you're a part of it. With a Dolby Atmos and DTSX surround sound system from Entertainment Expressions. These new audio formats sound so lifelike, you'll feel like you're in the movie.
Entertainment Expressions, great service is our obsession. From your favorite electronics mid-box store.
We are your home theater
and commercial
audio video experts.
They're back with all new episodes.
Pickup lines in a grocery store.
Want to have a cleanup in aisle 5? Whose line is it anyway? Wednesdays at 9, 8 Central on the CW.
Seinfeld. Weeknights at 5 on the Quad Cities CW. TMI does it all. The trusted company to call for your appliance repair and plumbing needs. Guaranteeing satisfaction with fast, friendly service on time, all of the time.
Pointing you in the right direction.
Time for our Hooters hot plays of this series. That story we talked about last night about a non-physical incident. This has been a physical series.
Yeah, there's been some hard action. Got button. Who's got the button? Hard nose, hard ball.
That play is Contreras and Warren teamed up. Hooters hot play of the game brought to you by your Chicagoland Hooters, the original wing joint.
Well, in the Met series, we had plays at the plate, throws from the outfield on 3 consecutive days. And some outstanding defensive work by the Cubs in recent days. Baez has been all over the place.
That was a rough first for John Lester. 39 stressful pitches.
Yep, yeah, the pitches and the guys taking liberties on the bases, getting into his head a little bit, having to deal with that nonsense. So get the towel in the ammonia water, throw it over the back of the neck, get into some air conditioning up in the clubhouse, and reset.
0-1 to Contreras. Now 1-1. And the Cubs let Guerra off the hook in the first. He walked the first 2 men he faced.
Talking about the pickoff play. Trying to get him to close the gap, to get closer, to make the throw shorter, and that would give him a better angle of making that throw to second base.
Middlebrooks across the diamond to get a hustling Contreras. Time now for a Dunkin' Donuts fun cam. Got some new t-shirts from corkedbaseball.com. That's corked with a K. And proceeds benefiting Joe Madden's Respect 90 Foundation. The first shirt you saw was in Japanese. The process is fearless. That particular one is cool. The back of it is taken from Joe's iPad from the first day of spring training and some of the things he wanted to impart to his team. Good stuff. 1-0 on Jason Hayward.
He uses his iPad to write out his lineup every day.
I guess that would have been a screenshot from his iPad on the back of that new t-shirt.
Technology is interesting, right? He can write out his lineup card, send it to anybody who needs to see it. Players can get a text, hey, you're in there tonight, or I'm going to give you a day off today. Normally that will happen the day before. He'll let guys know if they're going to have the day off the next day. The ability to communicate now is so much better than it was back in the day.
Something has changed with the fashion police in baseball. You notice Junior Guerra and Jason Hayward both wearing white spikes. That'll go 3-1. I seem to recall there was something about you had to wear the main team color, like more than 50% of the shoe, but we're seeing, at least I have the last few weeks.
Do you think we're seeing a shoe rebellion?
Well, I don't know if it's a rebellion. I'm assuming it's allowed. I couldn't care less. I just noticed it. It's usually what you see in the All-Star game. Chris Bryant wore several different colored shoes throughout his night.
Got to be able to express your individuality somehow. And I guess changing shoes would be better than chopping up a uniform.
By the way, Chris Sale got a 5-game suspension after he was sent home last night, reportedly for destroying some throwback uniforms that he didn't want to wear. That's not right. Please wear your shoes, fellas.
No service. No shoes, no service.
Right. So those were the jerseys the White Sox ended up wearing, even though it was 76 collared jersey night last night. That game ended up getting suspended, tied 3-3 in the ninth. White Sox won it 4-3, so they've got the regularly scheduled game against Detroit today. So Sale is eligible to be back on Thursday, but whether or not he will pitch at Wrigley Field, I guess still.
Somebody was telling me earlier that that's the plan.
So if he's suspended, does he do a side session? Does he show up to the park early before everybody else does?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what he does. I don't know.
Could there be a trade before that scheduled start?
It could be. Robin Ventura's had to deal with some weird stuff over there this year, the whole Adam LaRoche and his son situation, beginning of the year.
Russell on the ground to Middlebrooks, and he's out. 3 ground outs. Cubs go 1-2-3.
When you're looking for a used car, check out Weber Auto Group. We offer all makes and models with over 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. All vehicles are inspected and offer the Weber warranty. Plus, we have financing you can afford. We don't just sell you a car. We're here to help you maintain it with our knowledgeable service department. From oil changes, brakes, tires, and more, we can help you keep your car running like new. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby. Check us out online or stop by Weber Auto Group in Silvis today.
Don't miss out on Mediacom's Extreme Summer Sale, where you'll save big on our hottest products, including digital TV with TiVo DVR, unlimited nationwide calling, and internet with incredible download speeds up to 50 meg. For a limited time, get all 3 services for as low as $29.99 each a month for 1 year. Plus, take an extra $10 off each month for 3 years when you mention code SAVE10. Don't miss out on your chance to save on the best of Extreme, powered by Mediacom. Call 800-SIMPLIFY.
Come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes. Better yet, come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes at half price during Half Price Happier Hour. Weekdays, now 2 to 5 at Steak and Shake. New at Steak and Shake, 24 meals under $4 with handcrafted steak burgers, all beef footlongs, and fresh guacamole made from scratch. Get 24 meals for under $4. New at Steak and Shake.
Best brew in the Quad Cities is at Blue Cat Brew Pub. Enjoy award-winning brews like the Finnegan's Irish Stout with fantastic meals. Have you been there today?
Do you remember the time?
We brought a horse into the bar.
Or what about when?
We tested if banana peels are really slippery.
No matter what you do, remember to watch How I Met Your Mother.
Weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Hey, Cub fans, check out the Cubs blog on abc7.com, brought to you by Jeff Vukovich, your local nationwide agent serving the area for 38 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. Pulling guard right there. Garrett can swing it.
Yes, he can. He's hitting .240.
Is a 5-game hitting streak.
Who is the NFL player with the nickname White Shoes?
Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Billy White Shoes Johnson. Junior White Shoes Guerra. Fouled back. The Sale suspension, I guess, by the way, is 5 days, which means he would be back Thursday. Still 0-2. I guess Ken Griffey Jr. has some new shoes that are out today for his Hall of Fame induction. Well, I don't think that's the style Guerra is wearing as he strikes out. As we look at today's Comcast Business of Baseball, and you see the 2 inductees this year. And we also want to congratulate Dan Shaughnessy, who yesterday was honored with the J.G. Taylor Spink Award, bestowed on a writer, longtime Boston baseball writer. Graham McNamee, the Ford C. Frick Award, given to him posthumously. He was a baseball radio pioneer. Inside on VR. Started that first inning mess with a leadoff walk, stole 2 bases, scored on the sac fly by Perez. Lester fires, and that one bounced foul. Real windy in Boston last night. As the Twins beat the Red Sox 11-9. Jerry Remy, the Red Sox longtime TV analyst, hit in the head by a TV monitor that fell in those winds.
Watch some of the highlights of that game. Yeah, it was crazy.
Right.
Well, I saw that he was supposed to be back in the saddle today. Hopefully that's the case.
That one gets away on strike 3, of course. VR is on.
There we go again.
Probably a pass ball. On Ross. So here's Perez.
So it's going to be interesting to see what Rizzo does now at first base. I don't, he's going to play off the base a little bit, maybe in front of him.
Ball strike.
Perez showing bunt there. I think probably just taking a pitch, giving VR a chance to steal a base. VR being so much more tentative now after running wild last time he was on. Almost as if he's saying to himself, well, I got away with it last time, but probably won't this time.
There he goes, and Perez fouls. Something grabbed VR there. Is he a little quad? Seems to be favoring that right leg. Hard enough for 2. They will get VR at second.
Check out the new gold standard for forecasting Chicago weather. Watch live at Doppler 7 Max with maximum power only on ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Max is getting to work out here lately with all the storms. A real nice play there by Russell. A lot of guys would have just taken the shore out at first base. A little clock in his head said, yeah, I can get my guy here, and keeps VR out of scoring position. Perez's turn to dance.
Was going to fire to first, but lost a handle on the ball.
Yeah, that's been one of the reasons why they've been able to control the running game this year. The base runners get that big secondary lead, and if they don't go, they're pretty far from shore. And he's been able to pick off a handful.
There he goes. Braun fouls.
It's so important for John to get strike one on the hitter with a man on first base, because the guy in the box less willing to take a pitch with a man running when he's already down a strike.
Skies have darkened a little bit. Lights have been on since we started. With the roof open. One and two.
Imagine Joe Madden and Chris Bosio right about now thinking, man, if we can get John through 5 today, we'll take it.
Another steal. Perez without a throw will make second. It's 4 here in the first 2 innings. For the Brewers, his 13th on the year.
That's two-strike pitch, and David Ross just doesn't want to give up the chance of getting a called third strike there on a slow breaking ball. His chances of throwing out Perez pretty limited.
Gets by on strike 3. I don't know if I've seen 2 in an inning ever. He's got 3 strikeouts here in the second. And the inning continues. That'll be a wild pitch.
Fastball in the dirt, and David just not anticipating it and tries to pick it, just not able to block it. It's a challenge for him today, too, in this heat. Some lengthy at-bats here already. We're only in the second inning. John about to make his 60th pitch.
Just as the sun crept through the clouds, a roof starting to close. Runner goes. Braun to second. Ross will not throw. Five steals were only in the second. That ties a season high for Milwaukee. 93 on the year. They had only 84 steals all of last year. Two 2-0 on Lucroy.
Somebody's going to get ejected before this day is over.
I kind of have that feeling. You don't mean you, do you?
No.
Line drive is cradled by LaStella. Still 2-0 after 2.
Hi, this is Travis Shervin, General Manager of Jeff's Car Corner, reminding you to look for our logo. Jeff's Car Corner is your 6-time QC Times Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Used Car Dealership. We don't have 1,600 cars. We don't have half-off cars. What we do have is the right car for you at the right price. Low overhead, great prices, and award-winning service makes Jeff's Car Corner the perfect choice for your next vehicle. Same owner, same corner for nearly 40 years. Jeff's Car Corner at the corner of 4th and Division in Davenport.
The best part of summer is taking my family to Modern Woodman Park. My mom coaches baseball, and when she gets tired, I'll let her ride cool rides, like the spinning bumper cars and the new swinging pirate ship. I love the Ferris wheel, and my brother Cade loves the drop and twist, and the new game room.
But Dylan, what about Daddy?
You can come too, Daddy, but there's no ties in baseball.
The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park.
Where the fun never stops.
Wow, today's the big day. I can't believe that it's finally here. From the first day we met, I knew I wanted to marry Lisa. She's amazing in every way. I had to find the ring that matched her beauty, and I knew I would only find it at Necker's. The diamond and setting they helped me pick out is perfect. Now, all I have to do is pop the question. She said yes. She loves the ring, and it's all because I went to Necker's. Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt. Give to the one you love.
The Chicago Cubs travel to the South Side to take on their crosstown rivals, the White Sox. Monday at 7, exclusively on the Quad Cities CW.
A bold pairing of whiskey and barbecue. New 80-proof wings at Famous Dave's.
Let's look around for the State Farm neighborhood fans. And last night we had a successful wedding proposal. Good timing on the side.
He was fairly confident she was going to say yes.
Congratulations to the lucky couple. Cub fans, in fact. Roof still closing as the Cubs will bat here in the third inning. Strike on David Ross. Lester and LaStella to follow.
Guerra from Venezuela, originally signed with the Braves back in 01. Was he a position player?
He was originally a catcher.
Yeah.
And he's bounced around a lot. Braves, Mets organizations, Mexican League. Called strike 3. Independent ball here in the States.
Yeah, he played for the Wichita Wingnuts a couple different seasons. Pitched in Italy for a year. On Thursday, that would be the 28th, the Crosstown Cup, the final game of the Cup, continues as the Cubs take on the Sox. First pitch at 7:05, and up to the first 10,000 early arriving fans will receive a Cubs t-shirt presented by Express. For more information, visit Cubs.com.
So for now, that's where we stand with the roof. It has not closed completely. Kind of like the sunroof where you could open it a little bit.
They should have a big screen there. Put the screen door up.
1-1 on Lester. Guerra made his major league debut with the White Sox. 3 relief appearances last year. For now, has found a home here in Milwaukee.
Leads all National League rookies in ERA, minimum 80 innings pitched.
Gone full on the pitcher. Guerra served a 50-game drug suspension in 2009. He just committed a cardinal sin. He walked the opposing pitcher. So he's leading 2-0, but the first 9 he's faced, he's walked 3.
He did not pitch in 2009, nor did he pitch in 2010.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs. Drive, base hit. First and second, 1 out for Chris Bryant. First hit for the visitors.
First hit, second reach for La Stella, who walked to lead off the ball game. Yeah, so Guerra, obviously you walk the first 2, then you walk the opposing pitcher. Not exactly dialed in.
Graduate School of Management. Home run leaders in the National League. Story with a couple last night, so jumps past Bryant. Rizzo, you see they're tied for 3rd with Nolan Arenado.
No.
All made by Brian O'Nora at first, and I agree with you. It looked from here like Chris held up.
Not a swing, is it?
Popped up. Carter drifts into foul territory, and he makes the catch. Well, this is the kind of day with the way it has started for John Lester, where the 3-run homer can really come in handy, can it? All that bad stuff that happened, but one big swing of the bat, and the Cubs could grab the lead here.
Yeah, it changed the feel in the dugout. A lot of frustration now. John not happy with the home plate umpires. Strike zone, big wasted opportunity in the top half of the first. Brewers running like crazy on the bases.
Big day already for an MVP candidate over in the AL. Jose Altuve has 2 homers and 5 RBIs in the first 2 innings. And for the Astros, who lead 8-1 over the Angels as they play the top of the 3rd. Just 2.5 back of Texas in the American League West after a terrible month of April. 2-0.
I read a note the other day. I don't know the exact number. 26 or 28 consecutive days. The Astros either gained ground or remain status quo with the Rangers. So in other words, there was never a day where the Rangers won and the Astros lost in that long stretch.
Carter will pick it up. Guerra at the bag, and he gets out of this one. So Cubs strand 2.
Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna have a fun-filled day.
Enjoy all of Adventureland's rides, shows, and attractions, including the Monster, our new steel roller coaster now open, along with all the water excitement of Adventure Bay Water Park. 2 great parks, all for one low price. See our website for park and water park operation dates.
Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna love it at Adventureland.
Sometimes in life, you wish you had a refresh button, an opportunity to have a fresh start. Here at Cross Point Baptist Church, we are committed to helping you discover your new beginning in Christ. Sunday service begins at 11, but please feel welcome to come early and get to know us. Kids are welcome and can join others in the Cross Point Kids Ministry Room or in the nursery. If you're ready for a fresh start, join us at Cross Point Baptist Church, Sunday at 11, inside Hotel Davenport.
QC FunCon is coming September 18th, and it's bigger than ever. When we say bigger, we mean twice as big. Over 11,000 square feet at the Hotel Davenport on Brady and 53rd Street. Hundreds of tables with vintage and modern comic books, sports cards, and toys for sale. A large open gaming area. Dress up and get your picture taken on the red carpet. Meet a variety of comic artists. Admission is only $1. QC FunCon brought to you by Half Fun Collectibles, Papa John's, and the Quad City CW.
This Tuesday, Mad TV returns on the CW.
No!
Wait, what?
Mad TV.
Better than ever. With new faces.
Peekaboo.
New characters. And all new episodes. Mad TV. New episodes premiere Tuesday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
This summer, Penn and Teller return.
Tremendous.
With new magic.
Oh, my God.
And a new host.
Fool us.
Penn and Teller Fool Us. Wednesdays, 8/7 Central.
This Father-Son moment is brought to you by Sports Clips Haircuts. It's good to be a guy with over 85 Chicagoland locations. Find yours at sportclips.com.
Let's check out the Cubs Ford upcoming schedule. 4 in a row starting tomorrow night against the White Sox. 2 at U.S. Cellular Field and then 2 at Wrigley Field. All will be night games and will be on ABC 7 tomorrow night.
The last shot we had was Susan Walsh, our director John's wife, and some portion of his family.
Very cool.
Grace and Catherine taking in the ball game. There they are right there. Girls can play a little bit too. Got some game.
1-1 on Chris Carter.
John looking for a 1-2-3 low pitch inning.
Curveball is fouled to the pull side. That time, and he fights it off.
And Carter typically sees a lot of pitches, works deep counts, strikes out a lot, walks a fair bit as well.
Towering fly to deep center, looks to be playable, and it is for Hayward on the track.
Rocking the new kicks.
Who's the junior?
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Ken Griffey Jr. Hall of Fame version shoes.
I bet you they are. I bet you that's an homage to Junior.
Swing and a miss by Jeanette.
When I was a kid, I had a Mickey Lolich glove. And for a while, swung a Joe Torre Adirondack bat. Not as well as Joe. Did you ever play in a wood bat league as a kid, or was it all metal?
Did not play in a wood bat league. Played pickup games with wood bats.
When I was a little guy, Little League, we had wooden bats, and then the aluminum bats were introduced. But our Babe Ruth League, which is age 13 through 15, the commissioner of the Babe Ruth League was an old-timer purist, and it was wood bats only in his league.
And Jeanette went for strike 3. 5 strikeouts for John. Yeah, I would have been fine with wood bat for all the youth leagues. In the small towns, it was a lot easier to just carry 3 or 4 aluminum bats for the whole team.
The wooden bats break.
Middlebrooks in the air, shallow center field. With Stella backpedaling. There's that 1-2-3 Lester needed.
Come hang out, grab some food, and catch a game on one of our 15 flat-screen TVs in a family-friendly environment. Gunty's Rock Island has a wide selection of craft beers and food options, including the best pizza in town, giant tenderloin, a great hamburger, half-pound prime rib sandwich, and a lunch buffet Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. You're sure to find something to satisfy your appetite. We're open 7 days a week, including delivery, so find out what you've been missing. Stop by Gunty's Rock Island or Davenport today, and look for our daily specials on Facebook.
Welcome to Gunty's. Backed by popular demand, get 2 new Kias for 1 low price at Courtesy Kia in Moline. Choose 2 new Optimas for only $262 a month. The same goes for 2 Kia Souls, just $262 a month. Drive a brand new Sportage for $182 a month. Take home 2 Fortes for only $222 a month. Or choose 1 if you don't need 2. It's backed by popular demand, but it won't last long. Get 2 new Kias for 1 low price at Courtesy Kia in the South Park Auto Plaza, Moline.
At Entertainment Expressions, we're hardcore audio experts. We sell nothing but the best.
Audio you can't live without. Clips, Martin Logan, Onkyo, Marantz, and now Paradigm. You have to come in and hear them for yourself.
And there's more. Anthem amplifiers and whole house audio systems, including outdoor speakers for your deck or patio.
Residential, commercial, and home theater. All from the most experienced electronic staff in the Quad Cities.
Great service is our obsession.
At Entertainment Expressions, we are your home theater
and audio experts.
The classic moments you'll never forget.
Are you still master of your domain?
My boys can swim!
Seinfeld is called the #1 greatest show of all time.
Get out!
Seinfeld.
Weeknights at 5 on the Quad Cities CW.
Today's 4th inning is brought to you by Four Winds Casinos. Escape the everyday.
Hey fans, when you think mortgage in Chicago, think eClick Lending. Whether looking to purchase or refi, never pay lender fees at eClick Lending. With rates currently hovering at all-time lows, now is the time. Head to eClickLending.com and lock in your low rate today. eClick Lending. Point, click, save. Will Middlebrooks appeared to badly injure something in his right leg. Right there, something blew out. So he walked off the field, but with the help of his teammates. And as a result, Jake Elmore goes from center to third, and Kirk Neuenhuis, their offensive hero last night, will come in and play center. That one looked bad.
Yeah, and it looked pretty harmless as he went down the line and rounded the base. Maybe tore a calf. Zobrist a strikeout victim in the first inning after just missing hitting a long home run, just twisted foul.
Roof opening up again.
Base hits in his final 2 at-bats last night. Kids, you keep coming in and out, opening the door, closing the door. Paying to heat the outside here. Well, there's no air conditioning in the ballpark, in the seating bowl. There's some air up here on this level. Bob Uecker is the master of the thermostat, and Uecker likes it cool, so we're doing okay here. But down there in the seats and out on the field, it's smoking.
Ball 4. We noticed it the last 2 nights when we walked out into the concourse. There's Mr. Baseball.
Yeah, it's a sweaty day is what it is. It's kind of swamp-like. Walk number 4 issued by Guerra.
Perez came up empty.
Four steals, 1 caught with Guerra on the mound this year. Jonathan Lucroy has been well above league average in throwing out base stealers. 5 of 14 first pitch strikes for Guerra so far.
There he goes, and the throw on 1 bounce is not in time. Zobrist is number 5 on the year.
The fastball runs in, and Lucroy has to reach over and then come back to make that throw, and that becomes a difference maker. Zobrist gets into scoring position. Close. They're contemplating in the Brewer dugout whether to challenge that one.
The council will challenge the call.
I think they're going to win.
Yep.
Quick release by Lucroy.
This manager's challenge is brought to you by Subaru. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
A lot of scouts in attendance for this series. I'm sure there's a few that are just typical advanced scouts. But I'm sure there are others that are here contemplating potential trade deadline moves. Jonathan Lucroy's name has been out there for a while. Having an all-star year. He signed to a very friendly contract, club-friendly deal. He would bring a lot in return for this rebuilding Brewer team.
Craig Counsell wins the challenge. Zobrist caught stealing. In the inning.
Means Contreras is going to get a knock here.
Well, he's going to reach. And it may be a base hit as Carter had to leave his feet.
He was well positioned. He was way off the line, so he was in position to make a play on this ball. But as he goes to the ground, looks like somebody hit an ejector button in the middle of his trapper.
You nailed it. It's a hit.
Yeah, I doubt that it's true, but it has always seemed to me that after a caught stealing, the next guy gets a hit a high percentage of the time. Absolutely no evidence to support that. It's just what it seems. So there's Hayward in his Ken Griffey Jr. shoes. Yeah, you see the swing, the beautiful swing, the backwards cap. It's definitely Junior. Boy, was he fun to watch play. Not so much to pitch against, but so graceful in the outfield, had that beautiful swing. Wore the same number as Willie Mays, and that's when he first came to the big leagues. A lot of comparisons made between Griffey Jr. and the great Willie Mays.
Two and oh, the count. So let's see. Do you remember what you did against the two Hall of Famers?
Not a lot of confrontations, I don't think. I think Junior at least hit a home run off me, I assume.
Well, let's see. Senior might have.
Senior definitely did. I remember Senior hitting one off me in the dome.
Okay. Junior went 1 for 2.
Oh, I owned him.
Three and 1 on Hayward. So Mike Piazza.
Might not have faced Piazza.
Yeah, you absolutely did face him, and he went 0 for 5. Ground ball into the shift. Safe at first. Greg Counsell may want another look at that one. So I think that was a 5-6 fielder's choice. Shortstop, third baseman.
Time's up. Play on. Safe. Yep.
So 2 outs. Hayward at first.
Russell's really been swinging it well. Got his average up to 250. He's been driving the ball, plenty of extra base hits. Close to 400 over the last couple of weeks.
Got the mask of the home plate umpire, Manny Gonzalez.
See where Russell ranks among Cubs shortstops in terms of extra base hits first 2 seasons. And we'll pass Sean Dunston.
Foul to third. So the 2 Hall of Famers today went a combined 1 for 7 against Jim DeShays.
I should be in the Hall of Fame by association or some kind of math property, commutative property, or one of those.
Split grip for Guerra on a 2-2, and a swing and a foul as Hayward took off with that pitch.
Everybody moving a little bit slower on this hot day. Good day to sit on the porch and drink lemonade. Take a nap with the dog.
While watching Cubs baseball on ABC 7.
I'll mow the lawn today. It's too hot. Let's get all that rain. Kick back, watch a ball game.
It's the kind of day where you just fan yourself with a spoon as you're eating ice cream. Back of short, it is VR. That's it for the Cubs in the 4th. It's hot.
The relief.
TMI does it all. The trusted company to call for your air conditioning and plumbing repair and replacement needs. With fast, friendly service on time, all the time.
Pointing you in the right direction.
The problem is the DSL.
No, it's the satellite.
I really think it's the DSL.
I'm telling you, the problem is the stupid dish.
I'm calling the DSL company.
Call the satellite people next.
Want to know the real problem? They don't work together. Switch today and experience the all-in-one power of Mediacom. With advanced features of TiVo DVR and the fastest in-home Wi-Fi. Extreme all-in-one bundles start as low as $29.99 per service a month for a year. Call 800-SIMPLIFY for details.
Feel the need for speed? Take the iWireless 4G LTE test drive. Get 2 free weeks of the fastest network in Iowa with no obligation. Then get 30 days of nationwide unlimited 4G LTE data, talk, and text for just $50. Family of 4 is only $120. Visit an iWireless store today to start your free test drive.
TMI does it all. The trusted company to call for your appliance repair and plumbing needs. Guaranteeing satisfaction with fast, friendly service on time, all of the time.
Pointing you in the right direction.
Let's check out how John Lester has been painting the corners. Brought to you by Benjamin Moore. Paint like no other.
It's been a real battle for him here today, but he's punched out 5 along the way. Manny Gonzalez, the home plate umpires, been relatively tight. Now what's going on? Something going down.
Equipment issue possibly for Elmore.
I think it's Addy.
Addison Russell. I was watching Elmore on the other side. What's going on here?
Maybe tweaked something.
Javier Baez will come in to play short. That's not good.
Perhaps heat related. You'll know when we know. Well, nice to have a plan B like Javi Baez when your starting shortstop has to leave the ball game. Javi Baez putting together a one-man highlight reel with his defensive work this year. I didn't see anything there.
Fouled by Elmore. Two and one on Elmore, who started the game in center. And now is playing third after Will Middlebrooks left due to some sort of injury. Lester winds and fires, and there's ball 4.
Cubs are celebrating Bud Fridays in the Budweiser bleachers all season long. On Friday the 29th of July, Budweiser will provide a Cubs scoreboard tank top to up to the first 5,000 early arriving fans 21 and older in the Budweiser bleachers. Get here early. For details, visit Cubs.com/Fridays. Well, check this out. Got Rizzo in, and LaStella actually holding the base runner at first. Joe Madden wants to chat with Field and Culbreth.
Will get together.
Do you have any idea what this is about? Well, first baseman's mitt.
Right. So what he may be saying is if they make that switch, LaStella would have to get a first baseman's mitt.
And Anthony wouldn't, I guess. I don't know that I don't know. We had, what was it earlier this year where somebody played first base and they had to change gloves? Yeah, I don't know. The common sense tells me Tommy LaStella shouldn't have to wear first baseman's glove. It just kind of goes along with all the shifting that there is in the game. So now they're just going to move LaStella into the aggressive defensive position and leave Rizzo at the base.
And now Craig Counsell wants an explanation. to second out. David Ross. Nails Elmore.
A measure of revenge there for Ross. Brewers debating a challenge. After all that, defending the bunt, they try to run, and they got a good pitch to work with, an elevated fastball.
Good tag. By the way, I don't think it's about the first baseman. I think it's about a first baseman with that glove playing another position. It wouldn't be LaStella. I believe that rule was amended where LaStella can play first without a first baseman's mitt, but it's Rizzo with a first baseman's mitt playing another position.
Yeah, my argument is he's not really playing a different position.
Well, I mean, because LaStella's holding the runner on.
Right. So why can't LaStella stay in 2 steps behind the runner? Or,
we'll find out.
My guess is that I don't know.
But if it had to do with the glove, I think it's more about.
Oh, definitely had to do with the glove.
Then it was the first baseman, Rizzo, with his first baseman's glove playing a different position. I think more than it was LaStella without one.
I agree. That's probably the interpretation. I'm just saying I don't know that I agree with it. Anthony and Brian O'Nora still discussing down there at first base.
Oh, 2 to Guerra. Now 1-2. Pitch, and he swings and misses. This time Ross will throw to Rizzo to complete the out. Hey, Cubs fans, if you missed any of today's action, ABC 7 will rebroadcast each one of its Cubs matchups on the Live Well Network. Today's encore, Cubs Brewers, will air in its entirety beginning at 7 p.m. on ABC 7's digital channel 7.2 in the following cable channel positions. Ball 1 to VR. 2-0 Milwaukee. They got their 2 runs in the first inning. The running game helped as they stole 3 bases in that inning. VR had 2 of them, 1 with Lester not even throwing a pitch.
So Tom was able to bounce back from that, hang in there, and pitch scoreless baseball since. The pitch count obviously is going to get him. He's got 85 here in the 4th. Due to bat second in the top half of the 5th.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3 and the inning is over. 7 for Lester. Still 2-0.
At Six Flags, the thrills that bring families together come in all sizes. So you can scream together on Goliath, splash together in Hurricane Harbor, and save the city together on the new Justice League Battle for Metropolis. Save up to $20 at SixFlags.com. Get together at the thrill capital of the Midwest. Go big. Go Six Flags Great America. Go to visitlakecounty.org. Illinois, are you up for amazing?
Hi, this is Travis Sherman, General Manager of Jeff's Car Corner, reminding you to look for our logo. Jeff's Car Corner is your 6-time QC Times Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Used Car Dealership. We don't have 1,600 cars. We don't have half-off cars. What we do have is the right car for you at the right price. Low overhead, great prices, and award-winning service makes Jeff's Car Corner the perfect choice for your next vehicle. Same owner, same corner for nearly 40 years. Jeff's Car Corner at the corner of 4th and Division in Davenport.
Wow, today's the big day. I can't believe that it's finally here. From the first day we met, I knew I wanted to marry Lisa. She's amazing in every way. I had to find the ring that matched her beauty, and I knew I would only find it at Necker's. The diamond and setting they helped me pick out is perfect. Now, all I have to do is pop the question. She said yes. She loves the ring, and it's all because I went to Necker's. Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt. Give to the one you love.
The Chicago Cubs travel to the South Side to take on their crosstown rivals, the White Sox. Monday at 7, exclusively on the Quad Cities CW.
Famous Dave's new Jack Daniel's Barbecue Burger. Come in and try it today.
Today's 5th inning is brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank.
The Cubs offer special programs designed for your future Cub, from Kids Sundays at Wrigley Field to Clark's Crew and baseball summer camps throughout the Chicago area. There are many ways to build lifelong Cub memories with your kids. Visit Cubs.com/kids to learn all about our Cubs Kids offerings.
Here is David Ross. 5th inning. Well, we've had some interesting situations this year. Joe Madden had several relief pitchers playing left field in that crazy win in Cincinnati. And today he tried to flip-flop La Stella and Rizzo, and apparently wasn't allowed to do it because Anthony had his first baseman's mitt, and I guess he could have found a smaller left-handed glove somewhere in the dugout if they really wanted to do it, but we'll get the explanation later. Ross in the air to center. Neuenhuis drifts in and makes the catch. NL Central standings are brought to you by the Bob LaCourcio Auto Group. 6.5 game lead going into today. Tonight the Cardinals host the Dodgers, and a major league debut, a right-hander named Mike Myers, M-A-Y-E-R-S, will debut for the Cards tonight.
Heads up.
Lester fouls. Scott Kazmir will pitch for L.A. Phillies Pirates tied at 4 in the 7th. John just bailed out. Called strike 2 on a fastball. Hit well to center. Neuenhuis makes the running grab.
Pretty good day at the plate for John. Worked a walk, hit a bullet, and Neuenhuis able to run it down.
It's a good read by Neuenhuis. They say that line drive right at you and center's the toughest ball, but there was no hesitation.
Yeah, he's a very good outfielder. The bat has not allowed him to become an everyday player at this level. He's had opportunities. Get a fair amount of playing time with the Brewers here this year. Big day yesterday, of course, with 2 long balls. But had been 0 for 18 prior to yesterday. He's hitting less than 200.
Close pitch. Garrett didn't get the benefit on that one. 2-0. That one is a strike. 2-1. Pitching matchups this week. Jake Arrieta, Miguel Gonzalez tomorrow night. Kyle Hendricks, James Shields, who's been a lot better here as of late. So that rough start with the White Sox. There's a gap for Forlestello. Tommy trying to get to second. Going to be a play, and he's going to be out. Still 2-0 Brewers.
Remember Fred & Ethels for your themed parties. Let us help you find an outfit or the right accessory to make you stand out or even just fit in. We carry a variety of 50s, 60s, 70s, and even some 80s styles. We pride ourselves in having something for everyone. Fred & Ethels isn't your mother's antique store.
At Entertainment Expressions, we'll help you customize your home audio and video so it's a perfect fit for you and your family. You'll go from just watching TV to feeling like you're a part of it. With a Dolby Atmos and DTSX surround sound system from Entertainment Expressions. These new audio formats sound so lifelike, you'll feel like you're in the movie.
Entertainment Expressions, great services, our obsession. From your favorite electronics mid-box store.
We are your home theater
and commercial
audio video experts.
Come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes. Better yet, come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes at half price during Half Price Happier Hour. Weekdays, now 2 to 5 at Steak and Shake. New at Steak and Shake, 24 meals under $4 with handcrafted steak burgers, all beef footlongs, and fresh guacamole made from scratch. Get 24 meals for under $4. New at Steak and Shake.
We made a Pinky Swear promise to help children with cancer and their families. Now your kids can help keep that promise going at the Hy-Vee Pinky Swear Kids Triathlon on August 13th. Kids ages 6 to 18 come to the Bettendorf YMCA to swim, bike, run, and raise money for this great cause. Bring the whole family and enjoy food and fun for all. Visit pinkyswear.org to sign up now. The Hy-Vee Pinky Swear Kids Triathlon, Saturday, August 13th at 8 a.m. at the Bettendorf YMCA.
What is old is new again. Come revisit the past or make it part of your present at Fred & Ethels. For you or your home, we are here to help with unique fashion, jewelry, and household items. We pride ourselves on having something for everyone and helping you find it. Fred & Ethels isn't your mother's antique store.